name's Alan Early. I'm the author of the Arthur Quinn series of books. You've been sending in some questions for me and I'm here to answer them. Here's the first question. How would you react if there was a serpent flying over Dublin? That's a really good question. I don't know quite how I'd react. I'd probably look up and say, I don't think I'd really scream or run away or anything. I'd just be a little bit surprised. Describe the new book in one word. Well, the new book is out in August now, and it's called Arthur Quinn and Hell's Keeper. And if I was to describe it in one word, I would probably say devastating. So I don't think that's going to give you away too much. Who is your favourite author? Well, my favourite author growing up was always Roald Dahl. I always really liked all of Roald Dahl's books. But my favourite author now would probably be Neil Gaiman. And he's written Coraline, and he's written American Gods, and he writes for adults and for children. He writes loads of different things. He's definitely my favourite author now. I call it. Before you start a book, do you have a complete plan? Generally, I will know what's going to happen at the end of the story, but I won't know how I get there. So I'll know the beginning, I know the basic premise, and I know how the story's going to end, but I won't know the different scenes that happen throughout. And that's kind of the fun part for me when I sit down to write it, is to work out how I get from point A to point Z. Okay, this is a long one. It's a three-parter. How long do you write for each day? Well, generally I will write for as long as it takes me to write about 3,000 words, which is usually what how long my chapters are. So I like to write a chapter every day, basically. So sometimes I might have an easy chapter that might have loads of dialogue or something. I find them easier to write, so that mightn't take me that long. Other times I might be writing for 10 or 12 hours to get everything down, but generally depends how long the chapter is. I don't set out a certain amount of hours. And where do I write? It depends on the season, actually. So if it's summer and it's dry and it's warm, I'll be outside. We have a little shed outside that I write in. And if it's the winter and it's cold and it's freezing cold and wet, I'll tend to be inside in my bedroom, just where I can get away from everyone else. And how many coffees do you drink each day while I'm writing? It tends to be just 2 coffees, but it depends again how long I'm writing for. But it does tend to be just 2. I think that's all. Thanks for listening to my answers, and thanks for sending in the questions. And you can find out lots more information about the books on arthurquinn.ie.